Okay, so now we are going to be finding the volume of a three-dimensional solid. So we're trying to find the volume. We're going to be taking the area. You can think of it as a slice of cake that we'll be taking. So if I'm looking at a cake, it will be like this. And if I take a slice of that cake that's of width dx, dx wide, and if I find the area of the slice of that cake, then that will give me the area times the thickness will give me volume of one slice. And you know what the integral does. The integral takes and adds up n of them and lets the number of them go to infinity. Okay, so if we're taking the cross sections or slices perpendicular to the x-axis, that's when we get dx integration. So let's graph the base of our cake, because all cakes sit on a plate. So y equal x squared looks like this. And then if I'm looking at y equal 4 minus x squared, looks like this. So this here is the bottom of the cake. And the cake is popping up out of the paper. So I can't really draw it very well. You can use your imagination. So this three-dimensional solid, we're going to find the volume of. And so I want to find if the cross sections are perpendicular to the x-axis. So that means slices are made this way. So here's a slice, and what's popping up out of the bottom of the cake is a square. So I'm going to try to attempt to draw a square that's coming up out of. All right, and the squares have thickness dx. So it's our job to find the area of that shape. So an area of the square is side length squared. So I need to find out what the length of that side is using the function. So the length of the side is from here to here. The top function is the red, 4 minus x squared, and the bottom function is the blue, x squared. So that's the side length, and I square it. So simplifying, I get 4 minus 2x squared squared. That's the area of the slice. So to find the volume, I take the integral of the area and give it thickness, and that gives me the volume. So where am I going to be building these slices from and to on the x-axis? It's going to be where these two functions intersect. So that's going to be x squared equal 4 minus x squared. 2x squared is 4, x squared is 2. So I see it's going to be plus or minus root 2. All right, let's look at our next one here. So we have the base of our cake is y equal x cubed, x equal 2, which is this, x equal 2, and y equals 0. So the base of our cake is right here. So we're taking cross sections perpendicular to the x-axis. So this is how we're taking the slice. And they're triangles. So I'm going to encourage you to find the area of the shape. So the area of the shape is 1/2 base times height. And it tells me these triangles have height half of the base. So height will be 1/2 of the base. Right? All right, oops, half of the base. Okay, so this gives me 1/4 base squared. So the base is this. So I'm going to attempt to draw a triangle that's popping out of the paper. So the base is this distance from here to here. So I can see that the base is just x cubed. So the area of my shape will be 1/4 x cubed squared, or 1/4 x to the 6th power. All right, so to find the volume, I'm going to be taking the integral of the area dx. And then from where on the x-axis do I start and where do I end? I'm going to start at x equals 0, and I'm going to end at x equal 2.